Hey, buddy. How you doing? Miss me? It's been a while. I was given Gravity to go ahead and groom and stuff like that. During that process, like when we bonded. Me and him shared a bond, I guess. It's something I can't really put into words. And it was like a peace like came over me.
John Becker came to this pasture for the first time after nearly a decade of military service.
Tell me you're, 19 years old and you sign up and join the Army and...
I was in the infantry, so it's front lines stuff. It's what you see like basically in movies most of the time, just front lines, rifleman type stuff. I was light infantry and heavy infantry, mechanized infantry. I went to Iraq once, and I went to Afghanistan once. When I was in Iraq, I was a driver. In Afghanistan, I was a section squad leader. So I was in charge of several soldiers.
John sustained life-changing injuries during his tours of duty and lost several of his men while in Afghanistan.
Yeah, I had a hard time. Transitioning into civilian life. I was drinking a lot. I was just staying at home, not doing anything.
Isolating.
Isolating. Isolating really, really big time. That was a major, major issue. Major depression, a lot of things and everything that goes along in that world.
So you tried a bunch of different kinds of therapy and...
I tried, individual therapy. I tried group therapy. I tried, every therapy has its usefulness. I've tried medicine also. This therapy was by far probably the most helpful.
John finally found the help he needed with these gentle giants.
How long have you guys been on this property?
We've been here about 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
It's been great. We've served thousands of people in our equine therapy programs.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful property, and this is your current administrative office?
This is our humble abode, yes. It's pretty tight.
So this is it, huh?
This is it. This is our trailer. These are our administrative offices, and 4 people work out of here every day.
And you just make it work.
We do make it work. It's a good staff, and we're happy, but it is tight and we're growing. Our fastest growing program is the Veterans Program. The veterans that are recently back from duty are experiencing PTSD, most of them. So they have been through a lot, and they need a transition time, a way to get used to living in society again and relating to loved ones. The program is specially designed to help them work their way back into the world and relate to others.
Freedom Ride's program is so successful, they hope to expand and help more veterans like John. That goal seemed in jeopardy when they were told the land they've been leasing for the past 20 years was going to be developed.
We have to move. The city told us recently that they need this property to build soccer fields for the community, which is great, but we have had to scramble to find a new home. Fortunately, just 2 miles up the road, we found that home. It's beautiful, 26 acres, and the owner of the property was willing to work with us because he was so impressed with what we do. So he's helping us financially work it out.
This beautiful lakeside farmhouse and barn will be the new home of Freedom Ride. Before the move, the 1939 farmhouse will be renovated for use as the organization's administrative office. Freedom Ride is getting a helping hand with the renovation from another nonprofit called Homemade.
Homemade really started back in 1989 in California when a group of builders got together and remodeled a barn to create emergency shelter space for a local agency. And from there, it's grown into a 20-city network of chapters across America that over the last 30 years has built over 1,000 projects worth over $300 million and saved those agencies roughly half that cost in that time.
Okay, so what is the goal here with this property? What are you trying to do for Freedom Ride?
Well, the goal here is to take this 80-some-year-old house and convert it into office space that they can enjoy and use every day. We plan this to take a couple of months. We're expecting this to cost a little over $100,000. We're hoping to save about half of that cost that then Freedom Ride can use to put into their services and other things.
Right, and you have all kinds of people coming on board, donating labor, donating product, donating expertise.
Right, that's the most important thing is the expertise, the scheduling, the cost control.
You're gonna be redoing all the drywall in here. As you dig into the walls, you're probably gonna have some electrical upgrades, some plumbing upgrades.
Right.
What else is on the to-do list?
Well, it's got a new roof scheduled to go on, all new kitchens going in, all new flooring, countertops, tile. The windows are gonna all get remodeled by a restoration company to keep them and just fix them up and make them functional.
The first order of business is to remove all the drywall inside and get a handle on the needed electrical and plumbing upgrades. Outside, the decades-old siding has been demoed. Next, the team will tackle the giant oak trees that are hanging dangerously low over the roof. Coming up next.
So when we dug into it, we realized that there was 2 layers of shingle. So we tore those off, and then there was some wood rot.
Why do you think you and Gravity bonded?
I think at first it was like the no judgment thing, and I think he just felt my pain like all animals do, and especially horses. Another thing is just because we're a lot alike, I guess.
What's alike?
He's stubborn.
Oh, you're stubborn too?
I am. I'm stubborn, and we're a lot alike like that, and I think that's why we bond and we do well together, because we share that in common. So.
Army veteran John Becker didn't have a lot of faith that equine therapy would ease his PTSD.
How you been, huh? How you been?
But the instant connection he felt with 8-year-old Gravity helped him get better and even led him to a new passion in life.
Right now, I'm going to school it started off as equine science, but I switched it over to animal science right now, so.
Do you love it?
Yeah, really do.
You think you're gonna have your own horses someday?
Yeah, definitely gonna have that.
Like so many others, John is in a good place now because of the unique way animals can help us heal.
Some of the veterans just coming back from whatever it is that they've been going through, they just get stuck. They just don't know how to go forward, so they just kind of stay and they isolate. You know Gravity so well, I want you to be using your intention so that you two are actually working as a team together. We have about 15 veterans that come 1 time a week. We do everything from pasture observation, which is where we can actually get to know our groups of veterans, to grooming the horses, to learning how to halter the horses, leading the horses, bathing the horses. And then we come into our arenas where we do a variety of different exercises such as team building, confidence building, and trust building.
Whoa.
The veterans do not ride the horses here. We have found that really working with the horses on the ground is just as beneficial for the veterans. They are able to build a stronger bond with the horses as well as with one another.
The whole Freedom Ride team is excited that they'll soon be able to double the size of their veterans program. The renovation of their new administrative office is moving along. The overgrown oak trees have been tamed, and the 1930s farmhouse is ready for a new roof.
So today is demo day, tear-off day. So when we dug into it, we realized that there was 2 layers of shingle. So we tore those off, and then there was some wood rot. And we replaced it with new sheeting. Then we'll do an underlayment this afternoon and shingle it in the morning, and it should be a 2-day turnaround. We'd like to step up and do our share of charity work. We met Homemade and really believed in what they were doing and in the Freedom Ride aspect of it, what they're doing for veterans. So we feel very privileged to be a part of the project.
It's looking fantastic. I mean, the new roof is great. You have the new siding up. It still needs a coat of paint. What color is it going to be?
It's going to be restored to the original white, so it's going to be a nice little white farmhouse.
Okay, great. So after that, what's left to do?
Next up, we'll have the window experts out here restoring these to their old beauty. The drywall's finishing up inside, so soon after that comes cabinetry, flooring, trim work. It's all going to happen pretty quickly now. The schedule will probably run out over the next 3 to 4 weeks. And we'll finish this up, and it's just gonna be a beautiful project.
The drywall throughout the farmhouse is being replaced to make sure there's no lingering water damage or mold. Once it's up, the team gets started on the mudding and finishing.
Wow, Rush, you were not kidding about the drywall. You guys have made a ton of progress in here.
Yeah, we're in the home stretch now. You know, as we went through and removed walls, we had to do a lot of rewiring.
With the electrical work wrapped and the walls closed up, the team rolls on 2 coats of creamy beige paint. Next, they start on the flooring. The vinyl cuts easily to size, and then a rubber mallet is used to fit the tongue and groove pieces together. The damaged areas of the existing wood floors have been patched, but filling, sanding, and refinishing to get a consistent look was just too costly and time-consuming, so neutral-colored vinyl planks will be installed right on top of the wood. The one and only bathroom in the house is getting a complete refresh, with light-colored tiles on the floor and walls. The porcelain squares are durable enough to stand up to the rough-and-tumble needs of a working farm, and they'll be easy to clean. Outside, the wheelchair ramp is taking shape. The concrete incline leads directly into the sunroom, where a wide opening with sliding glass doors will provide easy access. Coming up next.
The staff is going to love this house, as I am, but it's just an amazing, amazing new chapter for Freedom Ride.
With just a few days of renovation work left, Director Mary Ann is thrilled she'll soon be able to take Freedom Ride's equine therapy program to the next level.
This is an entirely new chapter for us to continue serving people, and the size of the property that this beautiful house is on is going to enable us to double our help in the community. Our mental wellness program's growing, and the folks that come here and ride the horses, they're just going to be thrilled at the peacefulness. And the staff is going to love this house, as I am, but it's just an amazing, amazing new chapter for Freedom Ride. We sure appreciate all the help.
Today, the team will begin painting the exterior. The 80-year-old windows have already been repaired, so it's important to protect them.
Painters are starting to prep the outside of the house. Yeah, I mean, it's all about caulking and filling holes and making sure that the surface is sealed. So yeah, the prep work takes longer than the actual painting, and we're glad they're doing a great job getting the house ready to go. In another day or two, we're gonna have an all-white house right behind us here, a beautiful little farmhouse. Well, the original color of the house was white, and we figured if it was good enough for the first 80 years, why not keep it going?
Back inside, the blue-gray cabinets are going in.
We're going to keep a working kitchen just because they may entertain or have big meetings out here. They actually have great plans for this property to do a lot with it beyond just therapeutic riding. So we hope to support that with a full kitchen.
With decades of settling, it isn't easy to get everything level, but the team trims, measures, and maneuvers to make it all work. With yet another group of pros ready to donate skills and supplies, the landscaping will get a needed refresh.
You know, it's a very generous, giving community. We're very fortunate. The home building industry has been strong the last couple of years. It's a great industry for giving back to the community, and there hasn't been a strong organized effort to help them make that connection. That's what Homemade does, is help them understand how they can help agencies and kind of unite that, collaborate with the service agencies.
The front of the house will be surrounded by lots of green. Mulch is poured all around the new plants and ornamental trees to keep the soil moist and add a nice clean border to the whole look. In the kitchen, the countertops and appliances are in, and appropriately, so is a new farmhouse sink. There are a few odds and ends to finish up, but the countdown to move-in day is on.
Once we finish construction, Freedom Ride will begin moving in and starting to work out of here. And then a few weeks from now, we'll be having a dedication ceremony to kick off this new campus that will grow from this one little house to lots of amazing facilities. That's the rewarding thing about seeing these projects come together, is seeing how they finish up and the service that people get from them.
Coming up next.
Welcome everybody to Freedom Ride.
Wow.
Isn't this fabulous?
Oh my God.
After 4 months of rebuilding this 1930s farmhouse from top to bottom, it's time to celebrate.
Welcome everybody to Freedom Ride. It is certainly worth the time you've invested to come out here to tour the property and see what a beautiful place this is. They talk about places of healing, and I think you'd agree that this is a place that a lot of people would want to spend time. The people who worked on this house took this $133,000 project and got it done for a little over $50,000. And as part of the team that put this project together, I'm so proud of everybody that had a piece in it. So this is just a chance for everybody to gather and see what you can do when you work together. Yeah, it was awesome. 3, 2, 1. Welcome home!
Bringing everyone together to see the finished house feels great, and director Mary Ann has one more person she wants to show.
I am so excited about bringing John here to see this farmhouse renovation. It is completely different than what he saw before. What do you want to study at UF?
At UF, I'm gonna be studying for my animal sciences so that I can apply to veterinary school at UF.
Oh, wow. So the horses got to you, huh?
Yes.
Well, here we are, the new property and our new offices. So, want to take a look?
Yes.
All right.
Wow. Look at this.
Isn't that amazing?
This is like such a huge difference from what it was before. Like, I can't even believe it looks like this right now.
New floors, I mean.
Yeah, new everything.
Everything.
Look at the bathroom.
I know. Never thought I'd be so excited about a bathroom before.
Exactly.
It's great. So John, you want to see my office?
Absolutely.
Okay, come on. Isn't this beautiful?
It is.
I know.
Look at that view.
I probably won't get any work done.
I wouldn't.
I know. I'm thinking my desk will go right where you are, and that way I can see down the driveway.
Oh yeah.
But mostly think about things and think about the future and how wonderful this all is.
Yeah.
So this is the dining area, and we'll probably use this for more offices. This is the beautiful kitchen, completely renovated.
Wow.
Isn't this fabulous? And
oh my God. I cannot believe what a difference. I'm at a loss for words. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
you know, at our trailer, remember we have just the little refrigerator?
Yeah.
That's it, that was our kitchen.
Yeah.
So it'll be great, you know, we can have events here, you know, for bringing some money in, and then just great for the staff.
Absolutely.
Farmhouse sink.
That's my favorite part right there, the farmhouse sink. You have so much space in here, and it looks so much better.
Well, I'm so glad you're here. We're looking forward to serving many more folks like yourself and changing lives in this nice, peaceful environment.
They're going to be able to help out a lot more veterans like myself. To me, that's a big thing, because I'm grateful to Freedom Ride for all they did for me.